right now, looking like a FLR is doing some crazy stuff right now, going close to 50 cents. Love seeing FLR gaining some momentum here, you guys. This is a really good sign. And hopefully you guys are, let me know how the visual, the audio, and everything is coming through for y'all. Let me know if anybody's out there. Ay. Are we having a lonely stream today? I don't think so. I think it's just taking a little bit of time for the Blue Crew to know that we have a stream going on. We didn't give them the usual notifications or anything like that. Appreciate it if anybody does share this live stream. Share it out there. Let me see. Let me make sure we're all set here. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. So yeah, FLR close to 50 cents right now. It's great to see FLR hitting that range ever since the announcement of the distribution event. Looking like it's going to be January 9th. 2023 or somewhere around that time period. Still being very vague, but it looks like a good amount of exchanges are going to be supporting this distribution event. I'm excited to see the cold storage wallets that will be supporting this event as well. Okay, maybe we should go off this filter because right now it seems like people are seeing this sketch filter and they're not jumping in, they're not digging it. But let me know if anybody is in the chat here. I see one viewer, so somebody is in here. Let me know if the visual and everything is coming through. BTC is king. There we go. What's up, Sniff? Good seeing you, man. Yeah, BTC, it was good seeing BTC back up above 17K. You know, Bitcoin's doing its thing. I have my 50-50 with Bitcoin. I do like it as a crypto. I think it's safer than most projects to be investing in, that is for sure. And we'll see what happens in the future for it. You know, nobody knows who created Bitcoin, and we got to be open to the possibility that possibly in the future we may know who created Bitcoin, and it could be shocking. I'd rather know who created the technology of the future that we'll be using and being dependent on versus not knowing, but that's just me. It was probably God. I don't know. I wouldn't want to give credit. I mean, God is responsible for everything, right? That is happening right now in this moment. So I guess God is responsible for Bitcoin for sure. But I think, for some reason, I believe God isn't all about the digital stuff too much. But, maybe he wouldn't have given us the option to create technology and digital things if he didn't think they could be used for good. Satoshi Gadomoto. I love that. What's up, Sniff? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Guys, we are out of town right now, but look what's in front of us, man. We're hanging out with the Blue Crew with this beautiful view ahead of us. Wonderful, wonderful view. Here, let me take the filter off for y'all. So you guys can see the amazingness here. A lot of FUD around. What's up, G? What's up, man? Full of XRP. Good to see you, my dude. Yeah, a lot of FUD, but hey, man. You're a millionaire, huh? Yeah, we're just scoping out one of our islands here. We're trying to just make sure we have a good island for when things start to move off in December here, right? Looks like December is the month for settlement, for price craziness. Looks like the Riddlers are going to be done in December, you guys. We'll see. Guys, thanks for the 5 viewers, the 2 likes. You guys are amazing. Shout out to the Blue Crew. But yeah, FLR getting close to the 50-cent range. I'm not sure if it's there right now. Maybe it is. You guys can let me know. But good seeing this price movement. We had to expect that there was going to be some price movement towards the upside just because FLR was being, basically oversold for a good period of time, especially these IOUs. It being at around 45 cents, it was around 35 cents. Now we got to rise up close to 50 cents. Good to see FLR doing its thing. And let's see if we get close to $1. I'm interested to see where the price of FLR is going to be going the closer we get to this distribution event in January. And could that be something that carries XRP's price towards the upside? We'll just have to wait and see. But hey, man, we love seeing what's going on here with the FLR ecosystem. What's up, fam? What's up, Dual Citizen? Good to see you, my dude. Guys, thanks to everybody tuning in, and thanks for your support. No longer bullish on Hex. I got deceived by Richard Hart's charisma. Hey, man, it's all good. You know, these CEOs and these founders are really good at making you FOMO and want to be in their projects. That's their job, right? Their job is to make you want to be in their project. And sometimes you got to do a lot of research underneath the hood to really see what's going on with these projects. And, you know, they got great volume, sure. And, you know, Hex still could be a good project. We never know. But, you know, it's not one that really convinced us too much to throw in a good bag on it. But we could still be wrong. Could still be wrong. And hell, man, I got you know, I'm not perfect. I thought FTX and FTT was going to be a thing. And we didn't do our due diligence. We didn't do enough research. I was just taking it on the surface level of seeing SBF and FTX speaking at Ripple's swell event and going, oh, there's a Ripple connection here. Maybe they have an NDA that they can't disclose. Maybe there's plans here. We love Solana, and FTX, you know, was in on Solana as well. So we were thinking, oh, it's going to be a perfect combination. They had the FTX arena. There was nowhere to go but up. Now we're coming back. We're learning from that mistake. We're not just trying, you know, we still hedge our risks sometimes, or our investments in directions, because there is connections to Ripple, don't get me wrong. But FTX was a great example of one that, you know, goes towards the downside. Luckily, we didn't invest too much into it, though. I'm actually more bullish on Osmosis than Cosmos. Same here, dude. I like the Osmo token, and just because of its utility. Ever since Osmosis came out, the Cosmos ecosystem definitely had a great boost in adoption. And then you see things like innovations with the Kepler wallet and all this other stuff that starts to come up. So I think Osmosis is definitely very important to the future success for the Cosmos ecosystem. And remember, last year, or I guess now it's about a year and a half ago since Osmosis came into existence, a lot happened in that year and a half. Obviously, you go through the peak and through the FUD. And right now we're going through major FUD periods for Osmosis. I do speculate that Osmosis could possibly go to around a 50-cent range in the future if we keep going lower in the crypto markets and crypto winter. And that could be prime time. Tezos and Osmosis would be prime time staking and building for the future bull cycles right there at around those 50-cent ranges if we ever see it. Yeah, it's a sketch filter. Can't really see you, Darcy. Okay, I'll change it. I'll change it for you guys. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like Jesus. Oh gosh, I don't want to do that. It's the burden of having a big beard and being brown-haired, I suppose. Yeah, and it actually has a use case. Exactly. There's actually actual utility daily for the Osmosis zone. But once again, though, you know, we got to be very careful with cryptos that allow for staking and providing liquidity pools and things like that before we're getting into regulation, right? I think that's a major reason why cryptos like XRP, XLM, and maybe some others aren't doing DeFi just yet, because they're waiting for the regulatory clarity, and then they're going to be providing staking rewards, interest rewards, liquidity pools, AMMs, right? The fact that XRPL is going to be coming out with an AMM sometime soon, I think this is massive, like, indication that regulatory clarity could be around the corner. I don't think they would have pursued this if they didn't know they were going to get regulatory clarity very soon for the United States. Crypto Jesus, oh God, please no, please. No, I'm not going to try to walk on the water, but the water does look really nice. Check this out, guys. What's up, Legendary? What's up, Blink343? We got some green giants in the chat here. It's a little bit of a cloudy day. It's a little bit cold over here by the beach, but nonetheless, not a bad place to be working from at all. Can't wait for interchain security for the Cosmos. Exactly. That could be a major boost for the Atom crypto as a governance token. And, you know, a lot of airdrops happen because people hodl the Cosmos and Atom tokens. But now you got some things going down where there's airdrops to people who hodl Osmosis Zone, people who hodl Juno, right? People who hodl Evmos. Could be a big thing for interchain security and IBC, inter-blockchain communication. Remember, inter-blockchain communication's only been out for about a year and a half or so as well. I think Cosmos still has some room to grow here. There's definitely some major FUD happening towards its ecosystem. And once again, it is a very high risk type of ecosystem to be getting into, because they do have great DeFi options, but is it legit? Is it going to be regulatory compliant, or are they just hoping regulations work around them? We'll just have to wait and see. But there's definitely a great group of developers building technologies in that Cosmos ecosystem. We also like Avalanche, right? Same reasoning with Avalanche, and there's going to be there is interoperability between the Cosmos and Avalanche. We like Tezos, Near Protocol, guys. Near Protocol at the dollar price range that it's around right now, I think is a great value for this crypto. I think Near Protocol is a major sleeper for the next bull cycle. Could be one of those cryptos that creeps in. I'm not sure if it's in the top 20 already, but if it is, then it'll creep into the top 15, possibly top 10. Has that type of potential for it. Let me see what else we got going on in the... they could just merge Cosmos and Osmosis and call it Cosmosis. I mean, that could be a side chain that they make up, right? They'll make one called Cosmosis, and it'll be known for its Cosmo and Osmo liquidity pools and stuff like that, you know. Appreciate Legendary and Blink343 tuning in. Thanks to the Green Giants. You guys are amazing. Shout out to all y'all. Thanks for the 4 likes, the 10 viewers. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader. And I'll never tell you what to do. I'll never ask for your money. And I'm always wrong. And currently losing subscribers. Alrighty, let's get back into this. So yeah, FLR, guys, Flare distribution event, January 9th, 2023. Excited for that event. It looks like the prices are getting excited for it too. If you guys could let me know in the chat while we're streaming if it possibly breaks the 50-cent range, that would be tremendous. I would love to see that happening live on stream if it does break through 50 cents during the stream. I forget what token it's called, but there's one in the Cosmos ecosystem that allows exchanges into BTC. I think that's Kava. I think Kava, perhaps. Definitely liking... I think Kava is pretty bullish as well under $1, considering the amount of supply that it has, the interoperability that it's showing, the cross-chain interoperability that it's showing, and getting a coin... I mean, you know... Oh, it's not Kava, but either way, we're talking about it. Right now, I'm worried with Coinbase. I feel like Coinbase, through delisting these particular cryptos that all are OG type of cryptos, right? They delisted Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, XLM, and XRP, and their Coinbase wallet is saying they delisted it because of low usage. I'm not sure about the Coinbase exchange delisting XLM and BCH and Ethereum Classic and others. We know they've delisted XRP, but there could be some reason they delisted these particular cryptos, especially XRP, XLM, because maybe there's real utility for these cryptos behind the scenes. And Coinbase is really maybe getting some regulatory pressure right now. And, you know, like there's got to be something else behind the scenes other than them just saying, oh, just because of low utility. Come on now. There's got to be more than just the low usage. It's got to be something else that you guys are trying to avoid here by delisting them. Nomic. Oh, okay, right on. Keep compounding your nom, right on. Yeah, Coinbase is up to something, and they've been doing some really... It's hard to figure out where they're coming from because they were at that Ripple Swell event, front row and center in front of Brad Garlinghouse's speech. And then, you know, a week or two later, they delist XRP and XLM on the Coinbase wallet due to low usage. Out of nowhere, right? I mean, it could be true that there's low usage of XRP and XLM on the Coinbase wallet, and that's not a sign that there's low usage of those cryptos in general. It's just on the Coinbase wallet, right? So they could be trying, you know, maybe they were asked to do it for a FUD campaign that's going to happen on XRP. Who knows? Guys, remember, we felt the same way in December of last year, where we were thinking things were going to turn around and we were going to get some bullish momentum. And then we got a major crash, you know, that ended up, you know, being pretty bloody going into April. And then we had, you know, a bloody June and summer, right? So last year, though, remember, David Schwartz took his trip to Antarctica and then had we had that January or December crash. It was not a happy Christmas for the crypto investors, that is for sure. A lot of us were like pretty pissed about crypto just falling off a cliff, it looked like at that time. I don't know if you guys remember that, but now it seems like this year has gone by quickly, and I can remember it as if it was just yesterday. I remember where I was when the crypto space started collapsing during that time. Yeah, this is a sign that we're smart about not using Coinbase. Exactly. And if the only thing I really do use Coinbase for is to cash out crypto, which I'm worried about, because if Coinbase does go down, then what are we going to be using to cash out our crypto straight to, our bank accounts, right? Uphold's going to be an option, but sometimes Uphold's a little bit sketchy too, where they hold your funds for like 60 days or something like that before you withdraw. And I think they have withdrawal limits that aren't as high as Coinbase. I'm not sure. So it's something to keep an eye out for. Is like, what happens where, if Coinbase is one that goes down, who are going to be one of those on and off ramps for us to go through our bank accounts, right? Yeah, maybe. Dude, legendary. There is that possibility, right? What if they declare XRP to be a security, and then a year later, next Christmas, they say, oh, there's been regulatory changes. We've had a shift in monetary policy. It is now not a security. After more review, a year later, we have determined XRP is not a security. We have to be prepared for this type of crap to happen in this space, you guys. Remember, the phoenix rises from ashes, right? Some people are saying XRP is the phoenix, and I get that. My opinion is CBDCs are the phoenix, right? Because it's the cash that is burning and transforming into the phoenix, right? So what is cash turning into? Not necessarily turning into XRP, but turning into central bank digital currencies, right? Which are powered or chained to or wearing the chain, the blockchain, the distributed ledger technology. I use Binance US. Okay, right on. Yeah, exactly. Low usage is a ridiculous excuse, and I'm not sure how much money it costs them to maintain it, but it just seems like a very, very random time to be doing so. And I think we're good. You guys know the future is bright. We know the plan and where the level of adoption is, but I've been starting to feel more and more that we're going further down, that there's going to be more consequences to this FTX thing than we have expected. And there's more fraudsters to be revealed, more players in this space who have not been working with regulations whatsoever, right? That aren't regulatory compliant, that have been expecting regulations to work around them, right? There's going to be a lot of, if Kathleen Brightman said that crypto winter will get worse and expect massive revisionism, then there's going to be some catastrophic changes, right? Once again, also USDT, right? And USDC isn't safe either. We all assume Circle and USDC is the new CBDC, and it very well might be, but it's no guarantee, right? We have to be thinking of any possible outcome. That's how we keep the eye of the tiger here. Kraken is a good option. Kraken's a good option, but then they go out and freaking release half of their staff. Like, what the heck is going on with Kraken now? Like, laying off a lot of their employees because of the crypto winter, right? So that's a very interesting thing. Kraken announcing, it's great. Kraken announced staking options for FLR, but then they go on and lay off a good majority of their employees. A good amount of their employees at least. Cool Cat Crypto in the chat. What's up, Cool Cat? Dual Citizen, house cleaners are here. I'm out. Stay frosty, folks. Dual Citizen, good seeing you. Appreciate you. Guys, thanks to everybody tuning in. Thanks for the 14 viewers, the 6 likes. You guys are out of this world. Always grateful. Maybe the judge will rule against. Exactly, man. We got to be open to that possibility and the amount of FUD that can possibly happen. Dude, I would expect that we would see newer lows then for XRP than we never seen before, right? We would see possibly about, Darcy said, 10-cent range. We could very well see a 10-cent XRP if that was the case, if there was an announcement of Ripple as a security. But then what if it gets announced as a security and then yet you still hear, hey, Well, now we got regulatory clarity, and they're still using XRP, whether or not it's a security or not, right? Like, oh, even though it's a security, it turns out it's okay. Binance US has much lower fees than Coinbase. Also, even though the Phoenix and Qcoin have lower fees than Coinbase, they aren't good options. Yep. $25 foreign exchange fees. Yeah, and Coinbase does rip you off with their exchange fees for sure. And then now they're trying to get you to subscribe to like Coinbase One or something like that, where they say that you have lower fees, but you're still paying like a monthly fee. It's so stupid, man. Coinbase is screwed. Coinbase has to definitely work on their user experience. Yeah, 10 cents would be my chance to get 6 figures of XRP. It also would be my chance to cry very much because of all the times that I've accumulated XRP at around these price ranges, possibly even higher, and possibly even, you know, that would be my first time seeing a 10 cent XRP, you know. I think the lowest I've seen was 11 cents or 13. So if it went down to 10, it would be my first time seeing that, which could be tremendous. Could be a good opportunity. I'm not really hoping for it though. I'd rather just go to the moon already than than see newer lows and ask for better opportunities. But it certainly feels like this, you guys. It feels like you know, we're still so early, we're still so bullish, and you know, the future is bright, but we still got so much volatility and maturity that we need to go through. I do love seeing Flare though getting some love, man. I don't mind my Flare bags going up as we get closer to the distribution event. Could be a fun new year, because imagine after the new year you got a week possibly until the Flare distribution event. I'm interested to see where the price is going to be around that time. What if it's $1 plus? You bet people are trying to accumulate some FLR right now on BitTrue after being aware of the distribution event. And, you know, Flare ain't no joke. It's going to have more liquidity than a lot of major layer 1 platforms that are out there. It's going to be really funny when it comes out, because people are going to be like, oh shit, this like layer 1 blockchain just came out and I had all this time to get IOUs for it, or I had a chance to do a snapshot back in 2020 to claim some of it. But now I'm going to probably have to buy FLR at a higher price, which I kind of am anticipating. I feel like XRP community got really lucky with this airdrop and this snapshot, and there's going to be a ton of people who are going to be, you know, I think that's another reason why they don't want people selling off their FLR right away and are only giving a certain percentage. So if you do sell your FLR right away, you won't be entitled to the rest of it. It would be cool if exchanges that go out of business will lose all paperwork. Yeah, interesting. Actually, that's very true, Sniff. Like if any, yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. That would be interesting, right? It's like you could just blame them for going out of business. You're like, hey, I had all the transaction information I had was on FTX. I'm sorry, I can't provide anything. Get SGB now and trade for FLR later. I'm down with that too, man. I'm down with that too. You definitely know we love ourselves some SGB. Hell, man, we're probably, I think we may be the only channel that has given out the most SGB out there. I'm not even sure if Flare community does SGB giveaways, but we've been doing SGB giveaways almost daily. Crazy stuff. By the way, next time we do a stream with the Tiger, we got a 500 SGB giveaway that's going to be coming. Beard's getting crazy, G. I know, man. I know it's a little, we're going till the new year, dude. So it's going to be big during Christmas. It'll be probably down to here during Christmas. Like half of my head is going to be a beard. Half of my head is already a beard. LTC, like, I'm interested now in definitely trying to get a basket of F assets. Like, I feel like I want to get some Doge. I want to get some Litecoin, even though I don't like those cryptos. They're F assets. They've been around for some time. They've shown volatility. So why not? Let's see what ends up happening with them. Get some Doge. Get some LTC. Consider that lost money, right? It's just money that's gone. And if it makes me money in the future, great. I'll provide them in the F asset pools. And then just start trying to make some, like, you know, passive income that way. We'll see what ends up happening. By the way, can anybody here list me all the F assets that that are going to be on Flare? Because there is a good list of them. I'd be interested to know what is the full list of F assets, you guys. I'm growing mine out till moon, so it may hit the floor. Yeah, I would do that, but my hair, like, especially my hair on my head, dude, it just grows at such a fast rate. Like, I've been having to trim this thing a little bit down because it gets crazy. It just starts going in all different directions. And also, like, food starts, you know, my mustache, like, gets in my mouth every time I bite into food, that I have to trim my mustache parts. Okay, so Full of XRP giving us a list of some FLR F assets here. He is saying ADA, XRP, XLM, Doge, Flare, Filecoin, Digibyte, and ALGO. Okay. Hell yeah, man. No AVAX? Are you sure there's no F Avalanche? You would think, since they're using Avalanche, like, aren't they using Ethereum, Virtual Machine, Avalanche, and then XRP for settlement? XRP, LTC, Doge to start, and XLM, I think, right? I think it was XRP, XLM, LTC, and Doge to start. CSC and PAC, okay. Gala's got to be in there too, right? GALA. So ETH POW is Ethereum Classic, right? You're saying ETC is up 22%. So yeah, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to try to accumulate every single F asset, at least a little bit. I'd like even throw $5 into each one and then just have them for when we start doing some passive income stuff in the future. Yeah, ETC could be up 22% because they're, you know, once again, that low usage stuff could have just been FUD to, like, kind of squeeze out some other investors. And I don't think there's low use. Dude, I'm kind of bullish on ETC, not going to lie. I think Ethereum Classic actually does have some usage behind it. I think those cryptos that they delisted due to low usage are some cryptos to be keeping an eye out for sure. AVAX will be a bridge between the Ether and XRPL. Got it. So yeah, it looks like ADA, XRP, XLM, Doge, FLR, Filecoin. Guys, we love some Filecoin at around these price ranges. I don't know if you guys saw on the chain yesterday with Matt Hamilton, even though he was getting more XRP questions and he was there to be kind of repping Filecoin. A lot of people know him for his presence in the XRP community and for having worked for Ripple and Ripple X, right? So, but now he's part of Filecoin. Filecoin's one to keep an eye out for as well, and they do some really tremendous things. And that one, you know, angel investor of, you know, Greg Kidd was an angel investor in Filecoin. Brad Garlinghouse, angel investor in Filecoin. I think Filecoin at these price ranges is a good, pretty low supply too. I'd keep my eye out for it. More use cases being developed for Filecoin. Yeah, not too bad for, you know, one of those decentralized cloud platforms that are out there. But yeah, I would try to get a little bit of each of those. And then, of course, as much XRP as possible. As much XRP as possible. Do you guys know, if you type down in Gematria, and this gets speculative, but if you type down in Gematria a December to remember, or December to remember, just those three words, December to remember, you type it down in the Gematria calculator, you'll see XRP gold. Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? 10 cents incoming. Exactly, Darcy. Exactly. Easy 7 figures, Duel. So Alpha Oracle for starting out will only list XRP, XLM, LTC, and Doge. Okay, so those are 4 to maybe focus on for now. For sure. That's a good heads up there, David Rumbelow. I can't believe not as many people in the crypto Twitter space are taking Flare Network seriously. I understand they've been delaying this distribution event, but it looks like they're clearly waiting for regulatory clarity for XRP, and thus that'll make, you know, once we do have clarity for that, man, if you get XRP clarity Imagine like the spillover for the other XRPL kind of projects, or connected to XRPL in some, or Ripple in some way, shape, or form projects, man. Eternity chain is another one that I'm keeping an eye out for, that had some pretty good gains yesterday. Ripple gave them a shout out on their page. So Eternity chain is another one to keep an eye out for. Yep, January 9th. They said in a 2-week period within January 9th. So it could be basically any moment now. Any time now, there could be some distribution events going on. I just can't wait for Ledger, because, like for me, I did my snapshots on Uphold and Ledger. So we know Uphold is doing its thing. I want to see Ledger do its thing. And hopefully I'm interested to see the step-by-steps of how to delegate your FLR from your Ledger, and how they know that's your FLR, so you can get the rest of your snapshot, right? Because you're only getting a 15% drop of FLR. And I'm not going to be selling it right away. I'm going to be delegating it as quickly as possible, because I want to get the full distribution over the years, which I'm interested to see how they go with that and how they go about that. Still collecting SFIN as well. And XFI, right? I think XFI has gotten some more utility as well to keep an eye out for. So SFI, or SFIN, and XFI, EXFI, having a little bit of those. I think we got airdropped for delegating some Songbird, some Canary or something. What do you guys know what that was? Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed that in your Bifrost wallet, but I got airdropped some Canary for something. I'm just holding on to it. I don't even know what to do with it. Can you delegate that thing? I'll have to wait and see and try it. But yeah, January 9th is not far away, guys. I mean, this month, since it's such a jam-packed month with so much news, so many events, so many things going on, like in and out of the crypto space, this month is going to fly by, and we're going to be in January 9th and then be like, where the hell is our FLR? And they're going to tell us that it'll be released in March, right? And then we'll be like, well, isn't that convenient that Flare airdrop is happening around ISO 20022 adoption in March of 2023? And then we'll get close to March and they'll say, you know what, we're pushing back ISO 20022 adoption until the end of 2023. And then all of a sudden Flare will say, we're also pushing back our FLR drop. Yeah, I got Canary also. I know you can do a liquidity pool with it. Okay, I'm going to try that out, man. Songbird projects are super cool, G. You should deep dive them and learn it now. Yeah, man, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, you're probably right, man. You're probably right. Just get all the Songbird projects that are like, that seem legit, and have them just like in liquidity pools, and just start already making the passive income at smaller levels, and then hopefully one day they're just pretty big, because there's so many people involved in the Songbird and FLR arena. 0.11 now. Nice, dude. Flare Portal is also showing the same XRP, LTC, XLM, Doge. More to come in the future. Yeah, there's definitely more to come in the future. I think ALGO, right? Did somebody mention ALGO earlier? Yeah, ALGO. I'm excited for FAlgo, man. And then Feta. So there's something going down with Cardano for them to be integrating with Flare. And I don't think Flare would be wasting their time. I don't know. We got to really see what's up with these, because a lot of these projects, like, you know, have some interesting teams behind them, right? And if they've already kind of made agreements with Flare to be F assets, I don't think Flare would just pick some cryptos that just aren't really useful or anything, you know? Like, all these ones have interesting, like Doge is the face of meme coins, right? ADA has a very, very strong community behind it. Obviously, XRP and XLM have very strong communities behind them. Filecoin, Digibyte, very strong community. And, you know, crypto that looks like it's at a great value right now where it's at for Digibyte. Algorand as well. So LTC is the one that I'm like why LTC, right? Why Litecoin? And how come it's not Bitcoin? How come Bitcoin's got to be an F asset, right? Didn't they do a Bitcoin F asset? So glad I've been thoroughly using Songbird features over a year now. Damn, Digital Orgy. Beast. Freaking beast, my dude. By the way, guys, I know H-bar, like, I've been kind of getting a little bit more sketched out with H-bar for some reason. Like, I like the tech, I like what's behind it, I like their governing council, but we know that can only take you so far, especially now with, like, this whole FTX fiasco. Anything that has, like, enterprise connections or things like that, yes, it's great to look into, but are they doing the right things behind the scenes, working with regulators and, you know, the appropriate stuff? But I have been liking the passive income opportunities on the hash port, on Saucer Swap. I'm collecting that sauce. I'm collecting some of that H-bar as well, stacking it up. I want to be stacking up some H-bar for the future. And I can't wait to do things like this with XRP in the future. Once you could be just like, it's going to be amazing. Like the flare we've already experienced some really cool things for hodling XRP, right? We got the Songbird airdrop, which looks like it was pretty profitable. Like I actually sold my Songbird initially. So when I initially received my Songbird, I sold it, and I'm happy I did because we got to see lower prices than ever before. And, you know, now we get to stack up on a little bit more Songbird here and there. But yeah, it's same thing with like what's going on here for, you know, hopefully for hodling XRP, we get more rewards for it, right? Like XRP just becomes this like passive income generating asset that you just want to keep hodling as much as you can, and you earn all these other assets for it. Sort of like what Cosmos ecosystem did, right? With the Atom token. You were hodling Atom and then you were just getting airdropped all these tokens, right? For it, for hodling. So on the bottom of that Flare portal page, it says XDC, XRP, Doge, LTC, XLM, and ALGO. Yeah, we got to definitely stack up some XDC. Can't forget XDC. Yeah, we got a hell of a tribe in here, Digital Orgy. That is for sure. The Blue Crew is a room full of tigers, you guys. Room full of tigers. Remember, all the projects come through SGB first. Yep. All the proposals too, right? There's like SGB's major role in governance. Yeah, I think they did mention Bitcoin. They got to have, man. And I think Bitcoin Cash was also mentioned too, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think Bitcoin Cash was mentioned by Hugo Filion once before as well. And we definitely know Roger Ver has some major XRP bags, right? He's definitely in deep with Ripple, without a doubt. He might be, like a lot of these people might all just be clones to just be distractions away from XRP and Ripple, right? They're all just doing their part and they've been paid off. They're going to have okay futures. They're going to be fine, right? And they're all just there to be distractions for Ripple and XRP and Stellar and XLM, right? Yeah, I think BCH is an F asset for sure. So we need to upgrade this list. Let's do like one full comment of all the F assets we just mentioned right here. So if somebody wants to type this down in the comments as I'm saying them: ADA, XRP, XLM, Doge, FLR, Filecoin, Digibyte, ALGO, LTC, Casino Coin, PAC, AVAX, I think. Did we say LTC already? I think we did. Then we got BCH and BTC. I think that's our list of F assets for now. Oh, XDC as well. Gee, not sure if you heard that hearing today. We took 2 steps back, I feel. Oh, I didn't hear about it. What was the hearing? Was it a Ripple SEC meeting? Something some more FUD that ended up happening? Can you enlighten us, my man? I've been on the road for most of the day so far. Yeah, that's why it's sketchy how they got attacked. Who got attacked? Oh, FTXBS. Oh, okay, I hear you. I didn't hear from the hearing, but you know, this FTX fiasco, I think, still has more legs to it. I think it's still going to affect the market in a, you know, more catastrophic ways than one. We're still in the Wild West phase, though. Anything could happen, and it's major FUD times right now. So this would be perfect times to turn the market around towards the upside for some bullishness, while so many people right now, so many people are scared of it, even looking at Bitcoin or any cryptos. Dude, I have relatives of mine who, you know, asked me about crypto in the earlier days, right? Oh my gosh, this guy's just literally naked cleaning his clothes in the water. This is outrageous. Okay, pleasant sight. Dang, I don't even remember what I was saying because that just caught me off guard. But yeah, this FTX contagion can continue going on, and we don't know what's going to affect and who are the next pillars to fall. And we definitely know there's some more pillars to fall, whether it's going to be Kraken or Coinbase or Gemini. There's still some more faces in this space that are fraudsters and aren't going to make it into the future to be those major vessels for being on and off ramps for, you know, crypto liquidity and things like this. And from what we've been seeing with XRPL, they're building things, you know, now that we've been expecting from them for some time, for many years, right? Now we got announcements of AMMs, we got announcements of side chains, smart contracts, right? What happens when we start getting like we're going to possibly have like a swap AMM for XRPL where people just go on there and they're basically using XRP for swaps and getting any crypto asset that's connected to the XRP ledger because it has the most liquidity. Like, there's still so much possible growth to come. Politicians, SEC, CFTC, yep. I'm bullish, dude. I'm super bullish. It's an awkward period for sure, though. Definitely a very awkward. Oh, this guy, yeah, very awkward, very awkward. I don't know why I keep looking that way. I gotta stop. It's not a. It's just like I'm trying to enjoy this nice little beach view, and then just a random dude just a random bum naked in the water washing his clothes. Is what it is. Should give him one XRP. But anyways, guys, thanks for the 15 viewers, the 10 likes. Any other fresh news that's coming out that I haven't picked up on yet? I try to go through Twitter for most of the stuff, but all I'm noticing is FLR just shooting up close to the 50 cent range. Have we hit 50 cents yet? Have we hit it? I saw it close to 46 last time, or 47 cents. Are we close to that 50 cent range? Let me know. All of a sudden, G sees a full moon. Look at the moon. Except look at that bum's moon right there. I remember a crypto walk and talk where Crypto Mike got chased. Yeah, crypto walk and talks are fun, man. It brings me back to the early days of these streams too, where we were just streaming all from our phone or hanging out in the background, and I was too scared to show my face. And I would just show you guys the view, you know? This ain't a bad view, it's pretty nice. He was waiting for the moon shot. Look at the moon. That is definitely not normal. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys tuning in. What's up, Humte? How you doing, man? Appreciate you tuning in. How you guys doing out there? How's the Blue Crew doing? How's the Ledger Citizens doing? Green Giants? Guys, I got some new ideas that I would love to propose at the next Ledger City radio talk session. I think I found a way for us to fix Ledger City's issue, what I think is an issue. They may not think is an issue, but with being able to see the amount of XRP that is correlated to each respective building. So let's say if I invited you to my building, you guys would have to search my address, and then it would take you to my building, and then you would also know that's my address officially, and you would also know how much XRP is in that building, because you can do like you can scan the building and see how much, XRP is in that building and stuff like that. I think there should be two different versions of Ledger City. One where it's just a pure visualizer right? Where you could just see Ledger City as an outside observer and just see it for what it is. You can search, you know, if you want, you can search addresses, and you could see, maybe you could see how much XRP is in those buildings. But when you decide to participate in Ledger City, that's where I think, like, let's say the moment you jump in and you claim a building, you go to your building and you can scroll using like the scroll thing on your mouse, and it'll you can choose the size of building that you want. It doesn't have to correlate to the amount of XRP that you have, in terms, because, you know, a lot of people say the bigger the bag, the bigger the building. I think that's also a double-edged sword, because it is cool, the more XRP you have, the bigger your building. But I think, you know what? What's XRP all about? Options, right? So give us an option visually. Sure, we have the option to get one of the biggest buildings or something like that, right? If we're scrolling. But what if we want just a small building? We don't want to show how big our bags are, but we could still invite our friends over to our building and hang out, right? And then also, what if you can just choose your building, but it doesn't say the amount of XRP that you have? So when you invite somebody over, they can't scan your respective building. Like, you treat it like it's Grand Theft Auto or something, and you just look at the exteriors. You can't get into the data of the buildings that you're at, right? I think that would be major for Ledger City. And I hope people understand what I'm saying here is, if you have two modes of Ledger City, one that's just kind of a visualizer that allows you to search any address and then maybe see how much XRP belongs to that address, or, you know, just make it, just take out the whole idea of being able to see how much like for third-party users who aren't the owners of those accounts to see how much XRP is in a respective building or not. And then to allow the building sizes to be variations, right? Like, if you can have a big building, maybe it's because more so you, maybe you unlocked a certain, like, I guess you would have to have a certain amount of XRP to have a bigger building. Or maybe you have more LCC to unlock a special type of building or something like that. Something that isn't as revealing of your bags. I think a lot of people have an issue in terms of Ledger City and wanting to use it because they're afraid that it's going to be revealing how much they have of XRP. Yeah, exactly. Most people, most of the blue crew here is going to be looking down from penthouses. I could see that. Yeah, FLR is going to be worth the wait for sure. I held through 2020 now. I held XRP through 2020 now. Now I'm playing for free on Flare. Nice, dude. Oh, guys, check this out. Look at this. Look at the birds flying around, man. That's the unleash the flare drop right there. But yeah, I think it would be cool if they give you options of building sizes that you would want to have, so you don't have to like be like, oh, I want the biggest building, give me the biggest building. And so, you know, for it to directly reflect your XRP balance, you can decide what type of building that you want, right? I think that would be really awesome. So I'm going to probably suggest that in the next Ledger City radio thing, because I'm trying to find a way for people to still have the privacy of the amount of XRP that they have without it being so damn transparent, right? Because I think there is some security questions where you could target people, especially now that like there's emails connected to addresses, right? Which is another kind of sketchy thing. But at the same time, also just like third-party viewers being able to search your address and then see how much XRP you have in your wallet and maybe even possibly target you. There's a lot of security things that could go with it. And I'm interested to see what, you know, Devnal Productions or Mo Morrissey has to say about those things, and if they're working on trying to find, you know, things that aren't, you know, revealing as much. It's funny because only with XRP are people afraid of, you know, kind of boasting their bags and stuff, right? Like NFTs of any other crypto or even in the XRPL, people show off their NFTs and you can find out how much that NFT is and be like, okay, this person has a good amount of this stuff because they were able to afford this NFT. Same thing with the building in Ledger City. You'll see a building in Ledger City and then be like, oh, that's a big building, so this person has a lot of XRP, right? But what if you could like do it like a poker game in a way where it's like, oh, okay, I mean, he's just got a cool building, I don't know if he has a lot or a little. I think it makes Ledger City more fun that way. And you make it more like about the world that you're in and not so much about like looking up the data of every building that you're going to. You could just explore the world, interact with people, and then decide whether or not you want to enter or not enter a building, and if people can allow you to enter or not enter your building. Yeah, definitely was not easy. Dude, if you held post snapshot, like you literally did the snapshot and then had to deal with the SEC suing Ripple, right? Isn't that interesting? Or was it the other way around? I think snapshot happened and then SEC sued Ripple, right? Can anybody confirm that for me? He was waiting for the moonshot. Oh, geez. No, the guy ain't doing that anymore, thankfully. This guy's not doing it anymore. But yeah, we got lucky with that snapshot. I'm excited for the flare drop. I'm excited to see if Flare's going to go to 50 cents over the weekend. That would be tremendous. We are going towards a full moon in the lunar cycle, so that could mean some positive price action possibly for some cryptos. But don't hold our hopes up, obviously. It's not guaranteed. But it does seem that every time we go towards a full moon, we get some green prices. And then every time we're coming out of a full moon, going into a new moon, we get some bearish prices. But it's no guarantee, and we'll see what ends up happening. You know, there's a reason why it works like that. I'm not sure why. Oh, for Ledger City? Yes, got sued a couple of days before Christmas. That's so crazy. Yeah, it was I remember it very well. It was December 21st. It was the date. Can you believe this, guys? I know you guys are gonna, you know, this is esoteric and kind of what's it called? Speculation. But we were on, and there's people here who've been following this channel for that long. But we were talking about the Great Conjunction, right? There was going to be this Great Conjunction where Saturn and Jupiter were going to be lined up, and it was like a rare occasion where they would be lined up. And we were speculating from here on out, post Great Conjunction, it's a new era, right? And there was the Great Conjunction, surprisingly, happened on 12/21/2020. And then what happened? On 12/21/2020, Ripple SEC lawsuit. There's a specific reason why they chose that specific date for it. So now the question is, when's that next Great Conjunction? I think that's going to be multiple hundreds of years. So I don't think we're gonna have to wait for the resolution of SEC and Ripple to ease up, you know, by the next Great Conjunction or anything. But I'd be interested to know when those planets do align again, possibly, and that could be an idea of a window of us coming out of the Ripple SEC lawsuit. Yeah, I'm sure Ledger City definitely, you know, these people at DevNo Productions have thought through a lot of things. I just, I kind of wish the game wasn't that transparent where you could go up to people's buildings. Like, let's say Digital Orgy invites me to his building. He sends me his XRP address. I wish he wouldn't have to send the whole XRP address. What if he sent like a code name that is correlated to his XRP address? Then I could go to his building without having to know what the address is, and then also not being able to right click on his building and be like, okay, let's see how much XRP he has in his account, right? I think I don't think that would provide good user experiences, to tell you the truth personally. Sorry, I'm just looking at this. This dude's looking at me all sketch, and I'm like staring him down over here. We got a little Western standoff. It wasn't easy holding through the lawsuit for sure. Yep, there's a reason why it works that way. Exactly. We'll see with Ledger City, but we're definitely overdue for another Ledger City radio I got some new suggestions. Interested to see what the community thinks about it, but there's definitely got to be another way. We love the transparency at first. I think now it's just like, you know what? Let us just explore this XRPL, create this awesome NFT marketplace that you're going to create, allow people to claim their buildings and do this digital real estate land grab type of thing. And, you know, still have the more accounts that you have, the more buildings you're eligible for, have all that good stuff. But let's not have this thing where, you know, your building size is changing with the level of your bags. I think that was a great idea to start, but I think now it's just like, you know what, give people a select amount of options. People love options. People are going to always want options. Let them scroll through. Like, sure, if you have a big bag of XRP, you don't have to be forced into having a big building. You can choose your building size and maybe use some of the other, like get some extra points maybe for having a smaller building and use those extra points to deck out your building instead of making it, you know, just having a tall building and stuff. Yeah, Moses stream. What's up, Alchemist? Good to see you, my dude. That hobo had to catch the train. Yeah. Oh, you heard the train in the background there? Parting the sea like partying the sea of rectitude. I mean, I'm more in the sea of rectitude, my friend. You know, you've been watching this channel, man. You've seen prices just dump on us like crazy, dude. But yeah, there's the sea that we're trying to navigate through. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Guys, thanks for the 15 viewers, the 12 likes. You guys are all amazing. Shout out to all of y'all. I think we're going to be wrapping it up here. But once again, excited for the flare drop January 9th, 2023. It looks like it's going to be happening. But I love seeing the price movements going on for flare here. Great to see BTC back up at around the 17K range. Hopefully it can hold back above there. But it still seems like we still got some more catastrophic stuff to happen in this space. So we're going to be very, very prepared for it. And see what ends up happening, man. It's very hard holding fiat on the sidelines and hoping for the market to go down further. But we're trying to hedge in both directions here and see what ends up happening, right? Get prepared for lower prices, but also enjoy higher prices if they do come. Once again, guys, thank you everybody for tuning in for another one. Much love. I'll be back in on Sunday, and if not Monday. And if I don't stream until then, you know, it's all good. But, you know, much love to y'all. And we're going to be doing a 500 SGB giveaway once the Tiger is back. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Much love to the Blue Crew, the Green Giants, the Ledger Citizens. Always grateful. Thank you. BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We got the eye of the tiger. We're keeping it on the DLT. I'll see you guys. Much love to y'all. Can never be excited about getting robbed. Exactly, man. Digital Orgy G is about to surf for sure. May the God of Abraham protect you. Yeah, for sure, man. All right, guys. I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.